Okay, I'd like to call to order the August 16th, 2018 Plan and Zoning Board of Appeals meeting at 7:01. Jen, if you could please call the roll.
Chairman Dash.
Here.
Commissioner Kempa.
Here.
Commissioner DeGraff.
Here.
Commissioner Tamman.
Here.
Commissioner Patel.
Here.
Commissioner Mellon.
Here.
And Commissioner Sayward is absent by prior notice.
Great, so let the record reflect that we have a quorum present this evening. Our first item of business is consideration of our July 28th, 2018 PZBA meeting minutes. Are there any comments, changes, or corrections to the minutes as presented this evening?
Just a correction in the date. You stated the 28th, but it was the 26th.
Okay. I took that off of the agenda, so we will correct that to the 26th. Unless I wrote it wrong. Okay. All right, so if there's no changes then, Jen, if you could, actually, yeah, we need a motion. I have a motion to approve the July 26th, 2018 PZBA minutes as presented.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Kempa.
Aye.
Commissioner DeGraff.
Aye.
Commissioner Tamman.
Aye.
Commissioner Patel.
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon.
Aye.
Chairman Dash.
Aye. Okay, there are no items of old business this evening, so we will start with new business. First item is PZBA public hearing case number ZBA 18-13SU. And the applicant is Greenbrier Prospect Heights LLC, addressed at 708 North Elmhurst Road in Prospect Heights. And the petitioner is seeking to amend the special use permit number, is that O or zero? O 14-21 to approve transfer of the existing special use to Pathway Property Owner Prospect Heights LLC, which is acquiring the property, and to further amend the special use permit run with the land per section 5-10-9 of the City of Prospect Heights zoning code. Okay, so I'd like a motion, please, to open the public hearing on application number ZBA 18-13SU.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, voice vote, please. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. So I can swear everybody in at the same time if you'll be presenting this evening. So you can stand and, do you swear that the testimony will be given tonight will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Okay.
You might want to announce if anybody else in the audience is interested in speaking, they should swear in.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
if they come up, we can do it then.
Okay.
Okay, so before the applicant presents, Dan, do you have any comments for us?
About a month ago, we received a request from Greenbrier Assisted Living Prospect Heights, who is the owner, builder, developer of the Greenbrier Assisted Living Facility at 708 North Elmhurst Road, requesting or to look for the steps to transfer ownership to one of their partners, the managing partner of the property, Pathways, who's been the operator of the center since opening. In looking at the ordinance 1421, it says that the special use granted back then shall run with the applicant, not with the land. So therefore, before any transfer of property, we have to have the special use process. And so with that, that is why we are here this evening.
Great, so if you'd like to state your name and address for the record, please.
Sure. Thank you. My name is Lawrence Friedman. I'm the attorney for the applicant. I'm with the firm of Ash, Annos, Friedman, and Logan. My address is 77 West Washington Street, Chicago, Illinois.
Thank you. Okay.
First of all, I'd like to thank the board for accommodating us with having a special meeting. I know that's a little out of the ordinary, and it was done in order to accommodate our sale date, and which we have to get done, and we could never have gotten to the council if you didn't do this, and we're grateful that you did. If I might, Dan, I know you have copies of these, but here's the original on the mailings, the green cards, and the return report.
Wonderful, thank you.
This is really a pretty simple request. The way the ordinance was drawn, and that's part of the reason we're here before you, we're not prohibited from transferring title to the property. That wouldn't be appropriate, but essentially, effectively, we can. Because the way the special use is drawn, and it runs to Greenbrier, anybody who wanted to acquire Greenbrier's interest, they can buy the land, but they couldn't operate the facility. So we have to come before you and ask that an approval be given to substitute Pathway Property Owner Prospect Heights LLC for Greenbrier. Pathway already is an owner. It's been a minority owner from day one, and it's always been the operator. So there's going to be no change whatsoever in their obligations, their familiarity, or the running of the facility. It just allows them to buy Greenbrier's interest, and that's the purpose of it. Secondly, we're a little, and I'm not blaming the city, this is our problem too, but we're a little surprised that the ordinance is drawn the way it is. And I don't know that it'll come before this board. It may be more of an issue with the council, and I know your attorney is looking at it. We don't feel that the special use should require this kind of process to go through if there's a transfer of ownership. We feel it should run with the land, and whoever owns the property should be bound by the terms of the special use. And that's one of the things we're going to be discussing as part of the amendment we're seeking when we get to the council. And I'm sure there'll be a great deal of input from the city attorney advising the council on the pros and cons of that request and whether it makes sense.
Because are we not, is the application not seek to amend the special use permit to run with the land, or?
It
Yes,
does.
It does. So the board, the commission can, Board of Appeals, can make a recommendation to amend this to that regard. The council will then have an opportunity to either accept the recommendation as submitted, accept the recommendation with changes, or deny the request. So at this point in time, it is for us to hear this and then make the PZBA make a recommendation based on the testimony tonight.
So basically, we're seeking two things tonight. We're seeking you to approve Pathway to become the quote owner or the party responsible under the special use permit, rather than Greenbrier. And then we will be obviously closing a sale where they will acquire the interest and replace Greenbrier in that regard. And secondly, we're asking that the ordinance be amended so that the special use going forward does not run with Pathway per se, but runs with the property and whoever owns it. And that's one of the things that is also something we'd like you to recommend. And then
And is that part of what we're,
Yes.
okay, so we're covering that this evening then?
Yes, both are before you. And
Great.
Patrick's here as a representative of Pathway to answer any questions you may have about
Yeah,
them.
no,
or
I'd like
about
to
the
probably
operation.
just open it up to public
Okay.
testimony, and then we can go from there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Friedman. Okay, so is there anyone here this evening that came to speak to this case? Okay. Okay, any questions or comments from the commissioners? I think the package we got certainly explained what's happening here. Seems to be more of an administrative item per se than planning and zoning. So I guess if we don't have any concerns from the commissioners, then I'm going to go ahead and ask for a motion, please, to close the public hearing on application number ZBA 18-13SU.
I'll make that motion.
And a second?
Second.
Okay, voice vote, please. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, then I would like a motion, please, to receive into the public record the staff review of compliance of this application with the zoning standards as presented by staff this evening, and to make these standards a part of the official record for the application.
So moved. Second.
Okay. All right, then I would like to seek, please, a motion to recommend to the City Council that the request from the petitioner this evening seeking to amend the special use permit number 0-14-21 to approve the transfer of the existing special use to Pathway Property Owner Prospect Heights LLC, which is acquiring the property, and then to further amend the special use permit to run with the land per section 5-10-9 of the City of Prospect Heights zoning code. So we would like a motion, please, to grant the petitioner that request.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay. Jen, if you could please do a roll call vote?
Commissioner Kempa.
Aye.
Commissioner DeGraff.
Aye.
Commissioner Tamman.
Aye.
Commissioner Patel.
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon.
Aye.
And Chairman Dash.
Aye. Okay, so as you know, that this will go before the city council.
On August 27th at 6:30 PM in this room.
Okay,
I'll be in touch later.
okay. So that's our only case of new business. Any communications this evening?
Yes, we will be having a hearing in September. This will be a rehearing of the Village Cycle truck parking request. The morning after the PZBA hearing, it was discovered and found out that the Journal and Topics never ran the notice in the paper, therefore making the public hearing last month null and void for no legal hearing.
And we just thought nobody wanted to show up.
The mailing went out, we have proof of
Goodness.
mailing, but in consultation with the city attorney, we just can't waive the requirement of public notice in the newspaper. So we will be back here with Mr. Eberhard, and we will have better plans.
Great. All right, well, we'll revisit that in September then. Any other communications?
Good news is Thornton's demo permit will be, and full-blown building permit will be issued by the end of the month. Demo will start within as soon as they get Cook County's permits, and then we're shortly thereafter, and it'll be demoed this fall, and then full-blown construction starts in end of February, March 1, with a midsummer targeted opening for the
Great.
Thornton's project. So I wanted to let you all know that.
It's a long time coming.
Yes, re-engineering.
Okay. Anything else, commissioners? Okay, then with no further business, do I hear a motion to adjourn the August 16th, 2018 Planning and Zoning Board Meeting of Appeals?
So moved. Second.
Okay, voice vote. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Great.